And we're live. I just need to adjust some volumes real quick and then we'll get to go. Today, oh wow, that's really quiet. Today we are doing the opposite of what we did the other night. This one I am more familiar with. The last time I ran it, I was running it like one after another, just doing the same thing over and over. So it was very fresh, but now I've played the other scenario a couple of times around, so my memory's not gonna be the best here. I might fuck up a little bit. Sorry. But the last time I did this run, I got 118 and 119 respectively, which apparently is not a bad time whatsoever. I ain't gonna get number one, but it's worth getting on the leaderboard at least a little bit. I don't know if I'll ever shoot for number one, but for Dreamcast USA version, that ain't bad. Like, there's not a lot of competition for the American version. Everybody plays Japanese. And they do it the other way around because it's faster. But this is my scenario. Come on. Skip. Okay. And again, we're also testing the discs after I buffed the other night. So we are checking to see how well they hold up this way around. I won't be getting the costumes though, because I genuinely want to try to get a good time. And I have no need for headphones because I'm not playing at super nighttime. I'm actually home alone right now. It's just me and the neighbors. Hey, Michelle, thank you for following. That's awesome.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Long time no see.
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe.
Babe? Excuse me? Babe?
I thought you were one.
Really? Fucking hey, Kendo. I'm so glad he dies.
On in this town?
Hold on.
I don't have a clue, darling.
I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed
Fuck
something was
Kendo.
wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
I don't care. I'm about to run away from your ass. Fire. I'm still fighting with the camera, trying to get a good angle, so bear with me, please. And hopefully this run will be over before my husband is off work. And hopefully some people jump into the chat room. Come on, guys, you're supposed to bust out of prison. There we go. I wonder what the trigger is for that, because sometimes it's like really quick and I just do a turnaround on that screen transition. And other times it's like that where I have to like bait them. Like, is it timed? Do I have to get there at a very specific moment? I don't know. I figure with all the bullshit going on today, we all kind of need to relax and just kill some zombies. Personally, I've had a little bit of a rough day too. But yeah, there's just so much shit going on. Like, I need to get off of Facebook and focus on something else for a minute because it's just pissing me off so much. Everything that I keep seeing the cops do. Hearing my sister-in-law talk about defending things. It's been very frustrating. So here we are. Another Resident Evil 2 run while we wait for the post. Because I am actually supposed to be getting a package today, which will include the new power cord for the Dreamcast, which will get rid of that line fuzz. So, when that shows up, before we do Leon, I will swap it over. Unless, of course... God damn it. I'm distracting myself already. Unless it doesn't show up before I get to Leon. Usually the mail's delivered around now, so hopefully we'll get it. So see, I already screwed up twice there from talking instead of paying attention. I got bit by that one Zambo, and then I went the wrong way just now. So I had to turn around. Yep. Hi, Josh. Now I get to hear the saddest thing in the world. Poor Marvin. I also wasted one too many bullets in the bus. You only actually need 2, and I always do 3 for some reason.
Hang in there.
Hang in there.
Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago.
He did.
Chris, Jill Berry. Every last STARS
5?
team member has
No.
disappeared.
I used
should've
3
listened
bullets
to them.
instead of 2. In the bus, there's
What
those 2
happened?
zombies. There's the one crawling, and then there's the one walking.
2 months ago,
You can't get past the walking one without getting
incident
bit.
involving these
But you can pop him twice and he'll fall down.
creatures
I
in a
use 3
mansion
bullets
located
every
in the
time,
outskirts of
and
this city.
I only need 2.
Chris and the other STARS members
Just make him fall over and then walk past him.
discovered that Umbrella was behind everything.
I do a bunch of little things
At
like
the
that,
risk
just
of their own lives.
not optimally, because I don't think about it.
Believed them.
Oh yeah, see again. I also don't speak properly,
Don't worry
so
about
don't even
me.
try to hold me accountable to
Just
my own
rescue the survivors in the
everything.
rooms. Here, take this key card.
We're here to get a
You
key
should
card
be
from
able to unlock
Marvin.
the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But
Go,
Just go.
poor Leon.
just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
Sounded like a bottle of champagne right next to the soda. That's okay. Since you're actually here, Josh, take a good look at this picture quality. Like, what do you think about this? This is combining the OSSC. It's doing a pass-through at the moment of 480p. And scan lines are on, and the M Classic is on. I think it looks damn good. Like, it looks very close to that CRT I was using yesterday, or the day before. The lines going up the screen, that's from the power supply, because I did the power mod for my Dreamcast the other morning. The new power cord should be here today, so I'm just kind of waiting for that to show up. Oh, what am I doing? There's a rocket launcher in there. I need that. See, I don't do things optimally, because I'm not thinking. You are mine. And we whip around. Oh my god, there's a liquor. Hey, Tiffany, what's up? As you might guess, Tiff, I am not going to be playing Splatoon because I have the Dreamcast hooked up right now, and we're doing Resident Evil, so sorry. Skip it. Score. And pop. Goes the weasel. Oh, that's okay. Plus, I have no idea how my bitrate looks on your guys' ends. I don't know. It does record to my second drive on this laptop, so that's what goes on YouTube. Is my because I've had Twitch mute clips before, but yeah, it looks so much like a CRT with those settings. I can still tell, you know, what the M Classic is doing, 'cause it's not. I mean, it's not a miracle worker, but it is pretty nice. Pay very close attention to the lines on the edge of the polygons, because even with scan lines on, you still have a lot of aliasing going on there, and with the M Classic on, it's just gone. Like, it looks like an N64 game playing on a CRT. It's pretty baller. As soon as I get that power supply, though. And we're gonna do the shittiest puzzle in the game next to the block at the end of the B scenario. God, I hate these puzzles so much. Oh, and I do want to announce something for the YouTube channel, just before I forget again. I do intend to stream something very special next week. I don't know what day. It's probably going to be Thursday. I'm going to shoot for that because it's a day off. But I have a very special game since E3 got canceled due to COVID. I have a game to stream that is to make up for that. And hopefully it should be very entertaining. I've never played it before, just heard good things. And it's been sitting on my Wii U on the hard drive for like 3 or 4 years, untouched. So we're going to be doing that sometime next week. There's sound buzz. Huh. That would have to be due to the Pico, because I don't hear it on my end. Again, it's the power adapter I got for the Pico. And it just doesn't... It's not shielded properly or something. That's why I'm getting the noise in the picture. Unicorn. Oh fuck, I forgot about the vacuum. That could be a problem. Oh, goddammit. See, ruining my times because I'm doing other stuff. A friend of mine gave us a robot vacuum for Christmas a couple years ago, and it's set to always start at 2 p.m., so I need to turn it off. The buzz might also be because I manually raised the volume. Because I thought it was too quiet in my test video. I always do a little test before I go live, just to see, make sure everything's still working properly. It could also be the fact that the Elgato is not capturing audio through HDMI. I don't have that set up for the Dreamcast, it's still RCA. And it's an older Elgato. For all I know, there could be something wrong in the lines. I really don't know. Could be a number of things. It's most likely that power supply though, because, I mean, we're obviously getting signal noise through the video. Meanwhile, I have to turn the vacuum off remotely while waiting for screen transitions. Yeah, I'm not doing this very optimally already because shit's happening. Okay. Vacuum is paused. The dog is staring at it, wondering why it stopped so suddenly. And now it's going back to the dock. Okay, it's good that the volume is good. I was worried about that. Calm down, Jody. It's just a vacuum. This literally happens every day. She doesn't like the vacuum. I keep forgetting to test to skip that one. It might be. It's kind of subtle on the stream. I imagine it's because it's a smaller picture than what's on my TV that it's not as But like I definitely see it. It's crawling up the screen like on a CRT using composite. Like you see it. If you see it, you can't unsee it. No, it's more like an Atari using RF. Classic Atari 2600 using an RF cable. It's just not nearly as bad. But since I know about that problem, that's why I'm inclined to think your audio buzz might be from the same thing. We'll find out. Hopefully, by the time this is over, the package will be delivered that has the new power supply and it won't have the lines, and we can do Leon and get a nice comparison going. That'd be nice and cool. On another note, for anybody who's listening to this, watching this, who lives in the Western Sound area, Kitsap County, whatever, the game store, Big Red's Retro Games, we will be opening again tomorrow. And normal business hours, 10 to 7 on weekdays. Please stop by if you're interested in looking at some retro games. Like, not gonna lie, we don't have the best selection right now, but we still have a lot of good stuff, and with how prices are on eBay right now, we're actually doing pretty good. God damn it, that wasn't the lighter. See, I'm not paying enough attention. Ugh. I thought for sure that was the lighter because that's what is there in the B scenario that I was playing yesterday. And this is why I'll never hold a world record. Yeah, you're watching through Facebook. I can see that on my end. I actually need to move the chat window around. Yeah, it's simulcasting Facebook and Twitch at the same time. It's a nice little feature that OBS offers now. Like, back when I was first streaming 5 years ago, that was a pipe dream. You'd have to like do a window capture, bunch of crazy ass stuff, and it was not ideal.
Help me!
Okay. And pop. I love how OP the rocket launcher is. Yeah, it's OBS that does it now. Like, this whole application is so vastly different from how it was 5 years ago. Because I had such a long time where I wasn't streaming. Rather than seeing it gradually change as it was updated over the years, like, this is just, like, before, it looked like a very means to an end, kind of like, you have to screw with all the settings yourself. It was not very casual friendly or user friendly. Nowadays, it's very user friendly. The only problem I really had was finding the little thing to change the audio discrepancy so it matches up better. Like, it's still not synced. I have it maybe half a second off from the game. But, like, for a game like this, I totally don't care. It's close enough. I might fix it when I get back to running Splatoon, because that one would matter if you hear me freak out about a death before it happens. But Resident Evil? I don't care. Gotta find other games to stream too. I don't really know what though. Like, part of me is also just kind of like, why not do a series of just checking out the random shit that I have that I've never played? Especially like Switch games. I have so many downloaded Switch games. Shoot 'em ups mostly. Like, that would be cool. But I also can't seem to edit video. OpenShot just fucks up. I get no sound, it crashes, gives me buzzes sometimes. Like, I just have issue after issue after issue with that application. Oh yeah, the Elgato has... You have to match everything to the Elgato, not the other way around. For sure. And snipe. And a kick-ass snipe. God, I love auto-targeting in this game. Yeah, if I could edit video, I would be doing like videos for the YouTube channel, just like, check out this random game that nobody's ever heard of, or things like that. And I quite like this microphone too, so like maybe I would do something like Happy Console Gamer does, where it's all just like one cut. I'll grab the diamond key first. Since I have to head back that direction, I might as well grab the diamond key. Fire. Yeah, that's another problem I have, is it's gotta be entertaining. Like, you're the only one watching right now. Some people do watch on YouTube later, but I know they just kind of skip around. I do have a couple of, like, regulars who would watch for the full thing. Usually they don't. Come on. Sometimes I have really bad luck with those guys and the stupid bugs in the fan tunnel thing in the sewers. Sometimes I get by them just fine, sometimes, like, I cannot get away from them for the life of me. I just have the worst luck with those sometimes. But yeah, that's another thing, is like, I'm casually speedrunning this game, but I'm not a speedrunner. I don't have skills to pay the bills. I don't do this full time. I don't play the competitive MOBAs or whatever that everybody loves to watch. I don't care for Heroes of the Storm or League of Legends or Rocket League. So like, I've got nothing entertaining to offer. I just play random old school shit when I stream, and the occasional Splatoon. It's a very niche market. Yeah, that was another issue for a very long time that I had. That's why I wasn't streaming, was when I originally started streaming 5 years ago, it was when I was living in San Diego. And my computer, my desktop computer, was maybe 15 feet from where the consoles were by the TV. And so I just had these really long HDMI cords running all the way across the fucking room. And it was hokey, but it worked, and my roommate did not care, so it was good for a minute there. But then, like, the places we've lived afterwards, are jumping around Washington and stuff, we couldn't do that anymore. I can't really wrap my head around Heroes. Matt plays it like crazy. Like, that is legit his favorite game, I think. And I've tried to get into it. I tried doing the tutorial, and the whole right-click to move is just so 90s PC, and I was not a PC gamer in the 90s, that it's just hard for me to, like, remember what does what, and then, like, remember I have to click every fucking 2 seconds to make the character move. I wish I could just hold a button to make the character move. It's kind of just not my thing. And of course I'm not good at the competitive stuff. Like, if anybody ever watched me play Splatoon, I am not good at competitive stuff. So I don't know what's worth watching. Yeah, the last place I lived, before this house, the stuff was all, like, way in their side of the house from where my computer was. So I never I just never could run those cables again. It was way further away than what I currently have, because now I got this gaming laptop that my friend bought me, so I'm able to do stuff like this. Yeah, I had another person, that one of my regulars on Twitter, he said pretty much the same thing, just play what you want. Who cares and nobody's watching? Somebody might tune in. I'm just like, yeah, but the conversation here is what keeps me from getting bored. I don't know if that's picked up on this mic, because this mic is really cool. But that was the dog. I gave her, I don't know what kind of bone it is, but I gave her a bone like a week ago, and she's very slowly working through it. We had a nylon bone for her for a minute there, and it got to the point where you had to throw it away, because, like it says, once the dog can get a chunk off of it, toss it. And I was weary about using nylon bones to begin with. Just seems wrong. But then we got these. I'm pretty sure we got these for Christmas from my sister-in-law, so yeah, it made a good alternative to that thing. Lasts a long time, keeps her busy. She likes it. She knows I'm talking about her. Yeah, that was another similar thing. Just getting the infrastructure set up for streaming can be a real pain if you're not a PC gamer. Yes, I'm fully aware that my inventory is full. I was gonna go this way to get to the lockbox and grab the other jewel. But I might as well pop Marvin first. I mean, I want to stream with friends too, but like, exactly, like, the best part about streaming is talking with people in the chat room here. It keeps me going, keeps everyone entertained. I could have dropped off that red square thing. Oh, no, I need the C4, that's right, I can't do that. No, I need the detonator. Yeah, we just loop back around. Nice storage box over yonder. Yeah, I'm very boring when doing a game like this. I just got nothing to talk about with this game because I played it so much. I'll keep those for now. I might buy Melios later, but I'm gonna do that. Oh, I bet. It sounds difficult. I should have just gone down that ladder in the lobby and gone that direction. I'm so stupid. 'Cause if I have to loop this way anyway... Ugh. See, I'm not doing this optimally. I think about it afterwards, and then I never remember it for the next run. That's why I'm never gonna get number 1 on that leaderboard. But like I said, I don't want to. Cool if it happens though, but I'm just not good at being competitive in any regard. I'm tall, so I got asked quite a bit, especially in high school. Oh, you should try it for the basketball team, or volleyball. No, fuck you guys. Just because I'm tall doesn't mean I want to do anything other than play video games. Rocket? What do you mean by find out if Rocket is okay? Oh, for the leaderboard. For any percent, it shouldn't matter. The only, the low percent had a rule of using the knife only, which I just kind of laughed at because there's nobody on the list for that. That is way too ridiculous. But, oh, see? But yeah, any percent, I'm pretty sure you have to use the rocket launcher. There's no other way to get a good time. Like, even when I try to do this legit and get an A rank run, it's like an hour and a half versus an hour and, 18 minutes. I did learn the fun way that, just in testing in my various runs of the game, that it is faster to actually talk to Chief Irons rather than try to run past him, because I was like, can you just run past him and like not have that cutscene? And he just disappears, go see Sherry first. And you can't. Once you get to the door, it stops you and you have to run over to the desk anyway, so you might as well just go to the desk and hit the action button. Hey, Joe. Once Jodie gets a little bit older and she isn't so, like, squirrely, constantly running around, doing funny things, I will totally set up a cam for her. Just a Jodie cam. Because I have a very cool puppy, but she doesn't sit still. You don't. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't know. With her breed, she doesn't... I don't think she ever will, but I had an Aussie once before, and when she got to be about 12 years old, that's when she started just being a chill dog.
You Chief Irons?
Yes.
She lived to be 16, for reference.
And just who are
Aren't you a good dog?
No.
Yes, you are.
Bother telling.
That guy, he's a jerk.
It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others.
It doesn't mean I want to play with the ball. I'm playing Resident Evil. I'll kick it for you,
That's
though.
the mayor's daughter.
No, drop it there.
I was told to look after
Punk.
her. But I failed.
Drop it on my headphones.
miserably.
Drop it
Just
there.
look at her. She was a true beast.
She just fucking falls. Unfortunately, the laptop is partially resting on my knee, so I have a decent camera angle. So I can't
All the
do much for Joe.
There must be some way to stop it.
You put it in the wrong spot. I have to
In
kick
a
through in
manner
here.
of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating
You're lucky I'm
her
in a long
completely.
cutscene. And to think taxidermy used to be my hobby.
Taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no
Hola,
longer.
¿cómo está?
Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
I used to know street Spanglish, but it has been many, many years since I lived in Los Angeles, and I've lost and forgotten quite a bit of it. Hey, I know that person. Thank you for the follow, stupid Ginksink. If you want, I can showcase your... Well, I guess you can't sell them anymore. Never mind. I could stream Master Quest. That could be fun. It's a long game, though.
Wait. Let me go. Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe
I'm not
now.
a zombie.
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Got it.
My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
There you go, you put it in the right spot.
Aunt?
But now I
What
would
are
have
you
you running
doing
through
here?
wires. I can't have you do that. I'm sorry,
My
Jetty.
mom called.
I'm
and told me to
sorry.
Go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But
I'm
it's dangerous
sorry.
here as well. You'd better come
There's
with
a
me.
wire there. You
But
could
there's
ruin a
something out there.
$2,000 laptop
I don't know
or
what
a
it is,
really old
But I saw it.
$60
It's
Elgato.
larger than any of those zombies.
$100. I
Coming
don't
after
even
me.
know.
What was that?
Jesus
That's what I was
Christ.
telling you
I'm
about.
almost
It's here.
300 into Animal Crossing,
Sherry,
but I
wait.
haven't really touched it in forever. Like once I got all the villagers I wanted, I just kind of put it down. I was like, okay, I'm done. I beat Animal Crossing. I have not been playing it much at all. But 300 hours just kind of slipped by for that game. Whereas with another game, like Master Quest, I just cannot devote the time. And yet here I am playing Resident Evil over and over and over again.
Chief?
Chief? Shifu? Kaicho? Chief Irons had the key to my heart. I am gonna dump off something in the box. The blue plate thing. Oh, nice. At first I really liked the Switch Pro controller, but after playing Animal Crossing for so long, I kinda dislike the buttons. There's just too much travel distance. They stick up too far compared to like the travel distance of the membrane underneath. Like I like the sticks, it's comfortable to hold. Obviously it's great for Splatoon. I dig the triggers on it. But the ABXY and D-pad, just they have so much travel. I mean, that's my only real complaint about it. Come on. As much as... So I was playing for the uninitiated here. Last night I was playing a little bit of Legend of Zelda Master Quest, and going from Resident Evil over and over and over again for like 2 weeks to that, oh my god, it was so frustrating. Just how slow Ocarina of Time is. Huh. I used it again recently, and I think it's the Wii U Pro controller is just kind of okay. I don't know, there's something about it that's just not comfortable to me. But I did play the ever-loving hell out of Castlevania Dracula X with that controller. I love me some Dracula X, yeah. Everybody complains it's not as good as Rondo, it's a bad port, whatever. It's a different game to me. And I honestly like Dracula X better. I think the graphics are better, and some of the level-ish design stuff, especially the final fight with Dracula, it's more challenging and it's more fun. Still a tough game. And there's no cutscenes or whatever. No voiced cutscenes, but I personally like Dracula X more. But that's just me. I know I'm in the minority on that one.
I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried.
Oh yeah, PS3 controller, again, it's kind of so-so. I really like the PS4. The handles are just a little bit too like rounded and big for me, but I love the triggers on it. I love how shallow the face buttons are. I don't have that travel issue like I do with the Switch Pro. The D-pad, the four directions are curved upwards. You ever notice that? It's like in a little bowl shape. And that makes it teeter-totter so well. I love it. I've played so many PS1 games on the 3 using a DualShock 3, and that D-pad will wear out your thumb. You have to put a lot of effort into it. And PS1 and 2 are pretty much the same as that. I don't really care for those. But PS4, I really dig those face buttons and that D-pad. Good job, Sony. With the DualSense, I really hope they keep those two particular things. And the curved triggers, oh my god. On PS3, I mostly play, these days anyway, I mostly play racing games. And every racing game in the world on PS3 uses the R trigger for gas. And with the stock DualShock 3, your finger will slip off that after like 2 races once your hand gets just a little bit sweaty. Just a little tiny bit. So I invested in these little plastic clips you can clip onto the trigger that it just curves it. And that's all it does. And so I bought a set and I put them on the right triggers of all of my DualShock 3 controllers. It has been a lifesaver for those games. So when they announced the PS4 controller had that, I was super stoked. I was like, yes, they listened to me. My one true problem with the controller has been solved. And I didn't even realize how much I hated that D-pad until I was playing the PS4. I was like, oh, this is so much better. Come on, Sherry. Pushing blocks in a very obvious pattern is not a puzzle. It is a tedious time killer. And yes, I'm talking to you, Miyamoto-san. Sometimes I'm like, the dog is like in the air trying to attack me like the second I hit the button to go down there, and I'm just like, ah.
Claire, are you there?
I'm
Sherry,
here.
are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Give me the keys so I can go.
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't
I
find
just want the
him.
key.
But I did find something else for you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But
You
don't
can move
worry,
one of
I'll
those
find
barriers
another way.
over and stand on it a little bit.
I can take care of
Claire can
myself.
reach out through the hole and you can like grab her arm.
Wait, Sherry, come back.
There are
Sherry!
options.
Sherry!
I'm here. I'm definitely here. Oh boy. Meanwhile, Jody is just staring at me. What? I'm sorry, Joe. Oh, she's got a ball in her mouth that I couldn't see. No. I'm playing Red and Evil. I'm sorry. We'll play later, I promise. This time I remembered to do that, to kill the key rather than keeping him in my inventory for a minute. Hopefully that's a time saver. It might not be though. Like I know people in the community have like broken this game apart. Oh, I know, Josh. Don't worry about it. Like people have routes written out. There's guides for all these games. But I haven't looked at any of them because I really don't want to take this too seriously. I'm having a good time. I just like this game. I'm afraid if I take it too seriously, then I'll start to dislike it. I think it's 4. No, it's 5. And there's one around the corner. Actually, there might be 2 around the corner. No, that was that one. Okay. We are good. Oh, that's right, I have to go around. And a pop. And a pop. There should be one more. I'm sorry, puppy. Now she looks all sad and dejected, and I feel bad for trying to run Resident Evil. And then I always forget you gotta go around the table. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. I heard, oh yeah, I forgot about you. I heard, a little birdie told me that there is a new Dr. Pepper out there. That is Dr. Pepper and cream soda. So I asked Matt to see if they carry it. so he can grab me some. So if he gets home between this run and Leon, I will let you guys know. And give you a little quick review of Dr. Pepper with cream soda, because I hear it's great, and I imagine it's pretty great. Yeah, I got a puppy over here. She's being a good dog. Her name is Jody. Yeah, she knows her name. She just looked at me. She is a year and about 9 months old or so. And she's half Aussie and half Border Collie. And just the prettiest little thing in the world. Fucking adore her. She's a tricolor puppo. But she only cares about that ball. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out. Always good. Hopefully somebody else hops into the chat room soon, so I don't get super bored. I usually don't get attacked by that guy. Yeah, have a good one. Oh my god, zombies! My stomach hurts. So, oh my god, more zombies down a hallway I'll never go down again. Yeah, during the sewer cutscene I might have to go take some pills. My stomach really hurts. I'm sorry. Leave it to tacos to be a run killer. Actually, last night I made a really awesome beef stew. Completely from scratch, 9 hours in the slow cooker. It was great. And so now I have, since it's just me and my husband, I have beef stew to last for like a week and a half. Because I had to make a lot to do that. But I have a friend coming over later, hopefully, who will help us eat. Our current roommate is a vegetarian, so she's a no-go. I try to include her in big meals like that, but it's really hard to sometimes. Like, I offered her, like, if she bought one of those near meat substitutes that she likes, just a good one, that was like an imitation of ground beef. Next time I make my awesome tacos, I was like, I can do a separate pan, same seasonings though, and just make it the same way, just so you can have the awesome tacos. And she was like, no, I'm good. She just doesn't really care. So I'm like, oh well, sorry. She will be back soon. Jojo. guess optimal menuing would have been to do that at the board. Oh well. Clear. Cherry. Best voice acting in a game ever. I know I'm not the best,
Sherry, you're okay.
but I
I'm
think I
glad
could
to
do
see
it
you
better.
saved Claire.
I think a lot of people think they can do it better and then they can't when it gets to that moment where they actually have the opportunity. But I really believe I could. I just don't have the best voice in the world. I used to be able to be really good at playing with my voice and just doing different voices, but I haven't done that in a long time, so I need practice.
Claire!
There was a time where I was seriously considering being a voice
I'm
actress
going down there.
and using
Stay here,
Twitch
wait for me, okay?
to kind of make a demo reel as these moments came. But I don't know, it might still happen. Whatever. We shall see. No! I love it when bad people get what they have coming to them. And this guy is quite a bad dude. I see you. Get it? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go take a pill during this cutscene. Just gotta skip the laptop out of the way because it's on the coffee table.
So you've made it this far.
Not bad.
Bad girl. I'm not letting anything leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Yay!
What?
Shit. There's a joke to be made there about certain events going on in the country right now.
Those monsters from Umbrella
Everybody's gonna die.
destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons.
Bioweapons?
The T-virus in every way.
The T-Virus?
Birkin is the genius behind
Oh, knows.
William Birkin.
Daddy Burks.
Sure, you've already seen this little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it?
I'm waiting for the mail truck and I keep seeing flashes of stuff going on through the window over here, so I'm just waiting for it to show up.
Tearing my piece apart is yet another product of the G-virus. Ultimate bioweapon.
Ultimate life form.
Umbrella must be trying
Perfect
to cover its
chaos.
tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to
Remember when I ran Sonic Adventure? It was one of the first things I streamed, if not the first thing I streamed on Twitch. That was great. Sonic Adventure's a treasure. The last time I played Sonic Adventure 2, it was on the Dreamcast here, and it kicked my ass in a few places. I really hate that water section with Knuckles in the final level. Oh my god. Super frustrating. And apparently on GameCube and in the modern port versions, there's extra air bubbles, and especially in this one particular shaft. I'm just oh my god, how unfair. So, night before last when I streamed, I got really lucky with this dude in Leon in that I did not get hurt by any of the little bugs. Not even one. And I got super lucky there too. Oh my god. I swear that like never happens when I'm playing by myself. That's only happened on stream. I really like how they did this tunnel for the pre-rendered. Like, it's all curved, and it's got the water puddles on the ground. They put a lot of detail into it. I really like it. Certain scenes just look really nice. Like, it makes me wonder how the development of this game went, because when it comes to pre-rendered games, I know they actually modeled everything at one stage, and then they just took pictures to put over the geometry. And it just makes you wonder, like, how much effort went into the detail in these backgrounds that they were able to pump out Resident Evil 3 right after this. That's just crazy to me.
We should be able to find someplace
Props
safe
to
if we
classic
can just
Capcom.
make it out of town.
But
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Just the detail on that brickwork. Look at
Leon,
that.
are you still
Each
there?
one is individual and unique. It's not just like a generic texture that's been copy-pasted. They went to all the effort to make
It'll be
everything
all right,
look
trust
unique
me.
and lived
We
in
found a way
and
to the
used
sewer.
in this game.
Follow us later.
That is just a touch they didn't have to do, but I'm so glad they did. So glad. I really need water. All I have is Sierra Mist. Sucks. Like, this was clearly a dungeon. Look at the chains on the walls with the handhold things. Like, so many little details. The frickin' door. Like, covered in bloodstains from over the years of torturing people. And I love how Sherry, like, does not comment about Chief Irons being dead right there. And in the other scenario, not a word about him being ripped in half and just sitting there. Half a torso. Not a word. I hear a vehicle. It might be the post. Yes, it is Sunday, but yes, they're delivering certain things. Oh boy, oh boy. If I have to sign for anything, that's a run killer. But I will definitely be grabbing something at the best opportunity.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh no, it's Daddy Burks. Whatever shall we do? Just now, when Sherry said my name, Jody perked up and started looking around, like at the center speaker of my surround system. Like, good job, Joe. She knows my name. Peace out, Sherry. For you. It's always so comical to me. They're just, what's happening? And they're just, for you. Now my dog is sitting next to me, and once I have a moment, I will show you guys. I hate that zombie. He's such a troll. But in my not speed runs, my relatively quick runs, I don't ever see him, except for just there running past him. Goddamn cockroaches, man! Fucking hate this room. Sometimes you get by scot-free. It's funky bull shrimp. Now Sherry dies. She did, Joe. So that's Jody. Pretty puppo. Say hi, Joe. Say hi. Look at the camera. Oh. No. She took that as a cue to play with the ball. We have to go save Sherry. And now she's back on the couch. Good job, doggy. You smell. Oh, no. Don't skip the item box. You always skip the item box. Don't skip the item box. I'm telling you guys, I'm not prepared for life. Wait, no, Sherry hasn't done it. That's mixing it up with the B scenario again. You keep doing that. You must be Annette.
Who are you? I see. Another spy sent by Umbrella, right? Let me guess. You're here to steal my husband's G-Virus, aren't you?
I do.
You are delicious, I'll give you that.
Husband? Then you must be Annette. Sherry's mother?
What?
Sherry's wandering around alone in the sewers. You have to help me find her.
That's impossible. I told her to go to the police station.
That's not true.
She's
That's
coming
impossible.
here. William will be after her.
William?
That's right. The creature that's been causing
Like,
all this destruction.
You're totally like top umbrella, whatever people, right? And you know about the tunnels. You told her to go to the police station, and of course she's gonna make her way down here.
So those rats were the carriers of the virus?
As a result of
So
this
stupid.
virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. I tried to save him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
But
And that's not even the entire story. Every
at that little
virus
smile.
bioweapon, including
Look
William,
at that little smile.
has the ability to implant embryos
Who's your smiley
into
bubble?
other life forms.
Who's your smiley
That's
bubble?
why he's after Sherry.
Oh, your smiley bubble.
what are you trying to say?
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo. But since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent.
Alright, cutscene's almost
Inherent
over.
survival instinct.
It's Sherry. You go that way.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. Temporary doggo cam. Someday, I will set up a more permanent one for her. It'll be angled right there, probably. I'll just turn it on when she's here, turn it off when she's gone. I am gonna grab this health though. Just so I have it. Accidents do happen with Daddy Burks. Not very often, but they do happen. These goddamn Birkins, yo. Just kill them all. Oh, hi! Yes. Resident Evil 2's been... I know. How are you doing, Michael? Oh damn, with the M Classic on you can't see the alligator. That's nice. I knew it made it slightly darker, but before, with all the enhancements like scan lines and whatnot turned off, well, I guess it's the scan lines that made it darker. Because with the scan lines off, you could see the alligator in the water before it jumps out, and it just kind of ruins the jump scare. So I'm kind of glad that that made it a little darker. Definitely makes the game look better. Come on, pick it up, jerk. Really? It's like, what, 3 frames early? This is stupid. Nice. My husband and I, we've been playing through RE7 Remake, but we just kind of left off right before Wall Market. I don't know, just kind of both lost interest for a minute. We'll get back to it soon, though. And I don't have RE3 Make yet. I am really bad at RE2 Make, so I haven't beaten it. And I have a feeling 3 is going to go on sale in about a year. So I'm just going to grab it when it's cheaper. Come on, just grab them down. I'm pretty sure my package just got dropped off. Come on, Sherry. I know, it's just neighbors. I'm still trying to learn how far away you can be from Sherry and still go through doors together. I'm pretty sure as long as she's still following you, it's fine, but when she stops, like she did just now, totally screwed. Like, ledges don't matter, I don't think. Escort missions are the worst. Come on, bitch. Let's go. $108. Oh, that's right. You got the collector's edition. That statue was pretty damn cool. Oh, God damn it, Sherry. Kids are the worst. Come on. I'll stick to the doggo any day. every few seconds I have to stop so Sherry can catch up. Come on, you little bitch. The zombies. Jesus. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the kids like to stay on the porch and scream. And yet sometimes I can run from Sherry and like forever and she sticks with me. So dumb. Oh yeah, Jill's like my favorite character in this whole series. She's just so fucking cool. I didn't care for her much in Revelations, but I also didn't play a lot of Revelations. I just don't like her character design. I just don't like her character design in that one. Like, they took the whole, like, realistic aesthetic of everything and just, like, super over-sexualized her. I don't like it. I don't like when they do that. Like with RE2 Make, they made my doppelganger no longer my doppelganger. Now she looks like a Bratz doll. And it used to be she looked like me, and that was, like, really cool. That's why this is my game. But, no, now she's a Bratz doll. And yet the new Jill looks a lot like me. Like, we have a very similar facial structure, if not the same hair. When my hair is shorter, it definitely looks a lot like new Jill. So it's kind of weird how that happened. Oh wait. Stupid me. Stupid me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And... okay, that was it. Yeah, the character... you mean her model? Like, I thought it was polished just fine, like, super high resolution, good detail for... are you talking in the remake? Or... because in Revelations, I mean, even on the 3DS, that game looks like a PS3 game. Like, they just made it look really nice. My issue is just in how she's wearing blue skin. It's Zero Suit Samus all over again. Like, she's fucking naked and just wearing blue skin. Oh yeah, I love how she looks in the remake. Like, that is... fucking love new Jill. She's just so fucking cool. And not just because she looks like me. I think a Code Veronica remake would be nice. It's unlikely, but it would be nice. They do want to do a 4,
My stomach.
but I really don't think Resident Evil 4 needs it. It's already got so many different versions out. It's already in HD.
Hang in there, Sherry.
The best version is on the Wii, in my opinion.
It's burning out.
But Code Veronica is a little bit archaic now, and could definitely use the touch-up. Especially Steve. They need to recast Steve, because oh my god, I hate that voice work. Oh, well, thank you. I do miss San Diego a little bit. I really missed that. I never got to help out more on your film projects. I would have loved to be a part of that. Like, that would have been so damn awesome. Damn it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Jesus. Scared me for a minute there, Daddy Barks.
Sherry.
Sherry, you're dead. Sorry, I can't find a vaccine. You're gonna get a rocket launcher to the face just like your father. It's the only way. You're infected. You're holding me back. Yeah, it's just so funny. Like, I have the same name as one of the main characters in this game. And I used to, like in her promo art and stuff, we used to look like. I used to have my hair in a ponytail for work all the fucking time. Like, that was my whole thing. And
You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you
then they
safe.
remade her, and I look nothing like
Thank
the new
you,
one.
Claire.
But I look like Jill now. It's just like,
Even though
okay?
I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work.
You should, when you do,
I grew up
come out and check out the game store that I work at.
Now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry. Rest here for a bit.
Rest
I'll be
in
right
peace.
back, as soon as I found
Or
the antidote
pieces.
for you.
Or, rest here for a minute. Yeah, that's the one. Dump that valve. And we mosey. Meanwhile, the dog fell asleep. And she's pretending to. Hi, Major. How you doing? Oh. See, I was looking at the chat instead of the game, so I didn't make it in the door. Well, that's good. Yeah, you should definitely say hi at least. A lot has changed since I last saw you. God, that was 5 years ago, Michael. That was 5 years ago. Dios mío. Yeah, I used to joke that I'm immortal. Because I usually look way younger than I am. These days it seems to be catching up to me a bit though. But every time I do my roots, I get it all over again. God damn it. I occasionally get customers at the store thinking I'm like 25 or something, and I'm just like, I wish. I'm supposed to auto tag it, it's so stupid. And it usually kills both, what the fuck? Bad luck all around. Got hit by those bugs in the tunnel. Well, thank you, but if you recall, I did offer. I definitely want to. Like, I got this good microphone now. I don't have like a sound thing, but this is a nice microphone. So, if I have Audacity, give me a script, give me something to do. I will record it for you. I would love to help out in that regard. Sometimes my voice is like utter shit on here, but it's just because I get tired or something. But I need to practice more too, but yeah, I am so down. Give me something to do a voiceover for. I'll do it. No problemo. I'm just glad I have this good microphone now, because before I didn't. This one I got off Amazon was like $30. But it's a clip-on, because I don't really care for the other ones wouldn't work for my streaming situation. I need something that stays with me. But this is the kind that goes into those like portable packs, you know, that like news crews use, and they use in interviews and stuff on TV. Like, this is supposed to be professional quality, whatever, and so far I've really liked it. It has been quite good to me. Standing in front of my key card, how dare you? Annette! Nice.
Annette!
You killed William. I'll never forgive you for that.
With the virus, I was out of work for a month and a half, 2 months right there.
A sample of the virus. And this time,
It's really funny.
no one will take it from me. This is
With
the
normal
most
unemployment, I was
significant
supposed to be
piece
getting
of
like
research my husband
$250
has
a
ever
week,
left in my
which
hands.
is like below my bill threshold, which, you know, would really have sucked. But then the stimulus thing for that, the extra $600, so now I'm getting $700 a week, and it's allowed me, like, that's basically been double my normal pay, and it's allowed me to do a lot of neat things, like buy this microphone, tune up the Dreamcast a bit. I bought this copy of Resident Evil 2 with that money. I'm stimulating the economy. And then this morning, we discovered that another $135 worth of stuff I ordered was stolen out of the mailbox. So I had to buy a locking mailbox. That'll be here on Thursday. Problem there is that this is my last week of that money, because I go back to work on Tuesday.
How can I save Sherry?
So this is my last week of claiming unemployment. Still better than nothing. I've mostly been using it to pay down my debt, and then I used the actual stimulus money to pay off my car, because it was really close, and that felt really nice. Felt very nice to pay off my car.
I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother.
Now I just need to drop like $300 into it to tune it up. But that can wait until after reopening truly kicks off, because I know my regular mechanic is still open,
Self-destruct sequence has been
but it's
activated.
just easier to deal with.
The self-destruct sequence has been
Do it later.
This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Oh my god, a self-destruct sequence. So yeah, I lost $130 worth of stuff from the mailbox, and then had to spend another $100 to buy a new mailbox, because I'm sick of this shit. It keeps happening. I mean, this is like the second or third time since we've lived here, but I'm like, I'm done.
Leon, you made it.
Matt and I both order too much stuff. We're just gonna get a lockbox.
Claire, is that you? Where are you?
We were gonna do a P.O. box, but
See you on the monitor.
we decided to just buy our own,
But never
because
mind that right now.
we rent,
Leon,
so we can just
you
put
have
the
to
old
go
one
and
back
get Sherry from me.
and take the
I left
locking
her in
one
the
with us when we
security
finally
office.
get a house.
Please, you must save
Whoever we
her.
end up next.
Wait a second.
Our landlords will not mind.
Going.
I still have a few loose ends to take care of. I'm counting on you.
Be careful, Leon. She's probably already turned. She's infected with the G virus. I should probably grab those on the way out. I don't think I have any health on me. And sometimes I really, really cut it close with these boss fights. I just get cornered or something, and the animation locks me, and then I die. So I need to be a little cautious here. Hate this plant too. Always in the way, and then he comes back. So stupid. Hopefully that takes care of that. You know, I wonder what happens if you don't do the vaccine. You just grab the ammo card and run. Like, do you get a game over? Is there an animation where Sherry turns into another tyrant? I'm very curious. One of these days I should do that just to see what happens. Like, is there a bad ending? Like, you go all the way through and you do the thing with Leon, and then you get this bad ending where after they escape the tunnel, Sherry transforms and kills them. These are great. I'm gonna run past you. Because I can. I can probably run past him the first time too. I just never tried. I need to bother trying. I should also grab some health. That might come in handy. I was just talking about that. Oh well, I'll do it here. Jody's having a nightmare. It's okay. We'll escape this nightmare together. It's almost over. Oh, I did have health. Never mind. Fucking stupid. That should be good. That's okay, thank you for coming back. You didn't miss much. Just stomp all over Annette on the way. How dare she pull a gun on me? Does she know who I am? Does she know who my brother is? Careful, Jody. Don't pull the Elgato down. Okay. I think we're safe. Not really, honestly. I haven't got far enough into the remake where she takes off her jacket, but I fucking love that jacket. Like, I'm gonna buy that jacket off eBay. One of these days. It's like $100 though for a decent one. And sizing, I have to be very careful about sizing when it's coming from like Indonesia or whatever. But I want that jacket. It's fucking cool. I don't like the collar on it, just because I don't like how those collars look on me. But I fucking love that jacket. I will bite that bullet for that jacket. I fully support that. I think I could do it too. I just don't ever have money, and like, I don't bother with, I guess I have money now, but I have one more week of it. I don't know. I just never bothered to invest in an outfit like that. That like has a very niche, specific purpose, you know, and I focus mainly on stuff I can wear regularly.
5 minutes until detonation.
But like that jacket. Oh god, yeah, New Jill. I could do New Jill. I used to dress like that too. I used to have wear double-layered tank tops all the time. Like that was my jam. And like I said, when my hair is that short, I look a lot like her. Like I usually have the same cut and everything. If Matt were into stuff like cosplay, I'd have more motivation because then we would go together. I wouldn't have to go alone or with friends I don't have because I live in a totally different place from where I grew up, and it's hard to make friends when you're in your 30s, and I'm really glad I grabbed that health because I am now in danger according to my VMU. Oh boy. See, sometimes shit happens. 3 shots this time though. Sometimes it's like 4, because it'll clip through him or it won't hit him right or something. And sometimes I get thrown around like a rag doll. It'll be more of a resemblance if you saw me in person, like recently. I think it's really obvious. Like we have the same nose and everything. You have to beat the game with an A rank in under 2.5 hours. And if you beat Leon's story with an A rank in under 2 hours, you get a Gatling gun and a submachine gun. They all have infinite ammo. But if you use any of these special weapons, you can only get a B rank. But I mean, once you have them unlocked, what's the point? You only need an A rank for both scenarios once when you're unlocking Tofu mode, so you only really have to do it for one each.
Sherry's unconscious.
What a shame.
Have the antidote. If I give it to her.
Damn it. You see, that's why I'm not like my video game counterpart here. I would let her die.
Wake up. Please wake
No, actually, this is the Dreamcast version.
Claire? Where am I?
Sega
Oh,
Dreamcast.
Sherry.
This port came out 2 years later, in the year 2000, when everything was still bright and optimistic.
It's over.
No.
I have to find my
I
brother.
have to find my brother.
You're right.
This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Ah, my god has protected you. It will
And
always
even in a
protect you.
cutscene, I still have infinite rocket launcher, and it's still fine.
Sherry.
Yeah, I know the GameCube version is basically just a port of this version, but I never played it. But general idea, I like this one best. I think it's best because of the VMU. The graphics do look a bit better. Load times are about the same, if not a little tiny bit better. But yeah, the VMU is kind of the kicker. I love the D-pad on this though. The D-pad on the PlayStations 1, 2, and 3, it's too... You have to put too much effort into using it. I don't really care for it. It's like too stiff, too... I don't know, it's not that comfortable. It's not perfect. Whereas this D-pad, Sega makes really good D-pads. It's not a floating D-pad like the Genesis, but it's it definitely has a nice rocker to it and distinct. Like you can do angles very easily, like without even trying, just like on the Genesis controller. It just makes it a lot easier, and I use the D-pad for Resident Evil games. I really like the D-pad on this controller. How is he in the PS1 version? This is an enhanced port of that game. Is he like in the survivor mode or something? Because that's on here. But Chris isn't in it. It's a new character named Hank. I think his name is Hank. Never actually played it. Keiji Inafune. Such a shame. father of Mega Man. Going on to make Mighty Number 9. No. Mercenaries mode is in Resident Evil 3. And that is on the Dreamcast version as well. Anyway, what's our time this time? I think 118 is my record for Claire. 118! Check that out. 118.05. Woohoo! And see, I'm still not doing it optimally. I still make wrong turns, go into a room I don't have to every now and then. 118 ain't bad, though. Now I have a recording of it. It's my first time actually recording this direction. And in a little bit here, I'm going to go ahead and do a Leon scenario. Just going to take a quick break. So thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube later, thank you for watching on YouTube later. I appreciate it. And I will be back in just a little bit.